Hey everybody, Alan here, and if this is your first time on the channel, I'm a full-time professional magician. I give tips, tricks, tutorials, and reaction videos to new magic products, just like this one. If that sounds cool, hit the subscribe button, the little bell icon, wouldn't hurt you. Anyway, let's get into the video. And real quick, let's thank our patrons. We got Minnie, Jordan, Javier, and Don. Thank you all so very much. You are the engines that make this channel go. I could not do this without you. You guys are the best. You know it. And if you want to become a patron yourself, you want to take a look at that, guys, all you have to do is check the link in the description below. Thanks.
I have to be honest, I've got to this stage of my life where I'm a bit pissed at magicians. I think that there's a real sense where something's gone wrong and we've lost sight of what is fundamentally the most important aspect of magic, and that's misdirection.
Okay, well, here's... Oh, forgive my reaction to this. This is my first time I've ever hearing of James Brown, but that seems like a very pretentious statement, doesn't it? Like, I'm pissed at magicians. Like, okay, sorry, Dad. I don't know who this guy is. I mean, I know it's supposed to be provocative and everything, but like, who are you? Not that I necessarily disagree with him, but it's just a very pretentious statement. Anyway, I'm not on his side yet. He didn't win me over with that. Let's keep watching.
And I think it's something that's worth having that conversation about, it's worth thinking differently about, and it's worth being a little bit more honest about ourselves in that process.
Here comes the content ID strike. Yay!
If you want to be really good at misdirection, you need to...
Was he swearing, or was he giving you an answer to... Were they blocking that out because you're paying $30 to get that information that was just bleeped out, or because he was just had a long string of cuss words there? I'm not sure. Art of misdirection.
So now for me to make the ball vanish, all I have to do is bring my hand to the edge of that line, but if I come to there and throw, that happens over the top of the arc of his awareness, but his brain still thinks it can see the gap.
Okay, so he's using slide knees over the head, balls over the head as a masterclass in misdirection? Sure. Yeah, it's actually not that easy to accomplish. You do have to understand how misdirection works. Yes. Okay.
So if I'm framing this as I've got to somehow secretly get that on top of that without you knowing and move it just that, no, there's just no way on earth that's going to happen. I'm going to signal that and telegraph it every time. But if my thought process is, oh, I just need to move that out of the way so that we can cut the deck. Oh, look over here as I load the card. It's not one of those style moves. It's working on how we behave.
Well, sure, I don't disagree. I think that, yeah, I mean, you could get this as part of an acting class, right? Understanding the motivation for what you're doing and why you're doing it and why you would move a thing out of the way. Or motivation has a lot to do with it, because that is the misdirection, right? If you are... if nobody questions it if it's a natural action, right? If you were trying to do something on the table, but there was something on the way, you had to move the thing out of the way, yeah, there's a motivation for you to touch that object, and nobody's going to question that because they can see what your intent is. You're telegraphing your intent, which is to maybe spread a deck of cards on the table. The thing's in the way, so you move the thing out of the way. That's acting. That's staging. Yeah, I don't disagree. That's, yes, there should be a natural reason for it, not, hey, look over here, because, yeah, that won't fool anybody.
Then it clicked. It was like, oh, right, I can get away with almost anything.
Yeah, yes you can.
It is literally a game of where is the spotlight shining and why are you following the spotlight in the first place? And when I say attention, I don't mean my sight. I mean my attention. Where is the spotlight of my awareness?
It's exactly the thing that I said, right? Because you're speaking to a person's mind, right? You're creating an atmosphere in their brain about telling them a story with what you do and what you say, and that action, like I talked about, if you spread a deck of cards on the table and put the glasses in the way you need to move the glass, right? You're letting people tell themselves a story, and that's a lot more powerful than going, look, I'm just going to move this glass out of the way so I can spread the cards. That's why narration in Magic's almost, not always, right? There are some reasons why you might, but narration in Magic almost always sucks. Because it doesn't do anything. All right, first you're going to take the card, then you'll place the card back into the deck, and then I will shuffle the deck, and then the card will appear. And no, what you're doing is you're telling people a story through their awareness of you and how you're interacting with them and the environment and yourself. And yeah, so yes, that's all is absolutely correct, right? And everything he's talking about is absolutely right and insightful and important for people who don't know anything about this. But something about the way he's bringing himself across is just kind of rubbing me the wrong way. No offense, maybe James is a great guy, maybe super friendly. Just the feeling I'm getting from watching this is one of you've just disappointed your father, you know? And like, it's not, you know, maybe that's what they're going for, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll keep watching.
Awareness. Where is my mind focused? You know, you're looking, but you're not watching. If these are the 4 aces, you were holding that from the beginning?
Yeah.
Did you let go? You also had a job to sign a card and hold on to it and never let go of it. Did you let go of it? No. So it makes no sense at all. That is yours. Have a look. And if you start putting these pieces into place, honestly, there's almost nothing that you can't achieve. Fundamentally, what we do in Magic is we alter reality for other people. That happens up here and never down here.
Mm-hmm. No, he's right. He's absolutely right. I agree with him wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly do I agree with what he's saying. James hits the nail on the head. Yes, it's about the story that people tell themselves about what they're seeing and what they're experiencing. It has nothing to do with what you're actually doing out here, right? Okay, yeah. This is something that whenever you perform and practice a lot, you're going to get the sense of this and understand this intuitively. But there might be some real value to, you know, being able to get this kind of, you know, lesson. And this is something that you know, my channel is about, is trying to get to the nittier grittier stuff about Magic and have real deeper conversations about it. Yeah, I mean, the project looks cool, and if it's something that like that appeals to you and you feel like you need the stuff, yeah, looks like a solid investment in your education. I wouldn't even worry about the Magic except for demonstrations on how to use Misdirection effectively. Let's take a look at some more of the marketing material and see if we can get anything else here. Let me just... Okay, so as you can see, it's $29.95. It's a download, and if you have Magic Stream, I guess it's just included, I guess, which is cool. Yeah, watch this title free as a part of your $9.99 a month membership. So, you know, if you're looking at getting this and you want to get some of the other stuff, I've got some feelings on Magic Stream, but there's some good stuff on there. There's some stuff, but, you know, just get it for $9.99 and then go watch it. And then if you don't like anything else on the platform, you get it for $9.99 instead of $29.99. Would be my thought. Yeah, looks like solid information. Looks like something that if it's the next step in your Magic evolution, you learn a couple of tricks and you want to dig deeper into the theory of Magic, which is never a popular topic at conventions or anything, but it is important. And so, yeah, it sounds like he knows what he's talking about. But it does sound a little preachy. So take that for what you will. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.